Welcome, my dear student. Today we have more phrasal verbs of high level phrasal verbs. We have here I, like iron out, eliminate, hold up, to delay, hold up, to rob a bank, iron out, to delete or eliminate, jack up, to rise, joke around, to be funny, okay, humorous, funny, not serious, jump in, enter conversation, jump to, make quickly, or about decision, talk about decision. We have the letter K, keep around, keep at, keep away. Also we have keep down, keep in, keep off. Still we have on the other side, right side, keep on, keep out, keep over, keep to continue, keep up, to stay required, schedule, to stick to schedule, as we said, stick to the script. You have a time, punctual, you have a time, keep up, to continue, to keep up with, to stay in a schedule with a person or homework. We have lay away, lay down, lay in on, lay into, lay off, and lay out. We have leave out, let down, let out, let up, lie down, lay with, light up, live down, live on, live up to, and we have also the meaning, look up to, look up, look over, look out, look on, look into, to investigate, to get some more information, look forward to wish, look for, to search, look down on, to see inferior, to see someone in a bad way, look down on. We have also look back on, to remember something from the past, and look after, to care about someone. Today we have some structure about listing arguments. For example, here we have first how to write them, how to write a paragraph, how to use these words. For example, here some facts we must confirm. Okay, number one, first, the number, we should put first the number of Palestinians living west of Jordan River is. Here we have second, technology will make it harder. Then we have a new generation of Arabs in this area. Also adding, if I want to add a point, I put in addition to, beside, and furthermore. Again, first, second, third. Second, it is natural to do more than 3 times. Do not but use fourthly or fifthly or something like this. Okay, I can say first, second, and third. Don't say fourth, fourthly, fifthly, and so on. We have in addition, we have start with initial, furthermore, moreover, plus what is more, besides, in addition. On the top of that we have more adding points. Okay, we have finally at the end, ultimately, and we have to finish it finally, after everything else has been considered, eventually, ultimately. Maybe you will have to decide for yourself. These words we can use at the end at the most basic and important level. Our life depends on, ultimately, on oxygen. Long but ultimately successful campaign. Mark the end of ascending order. Above all, more adding more details, we mean most important of all, especially above all, keep in touch. Here, perhaps above all, in terms of all cases of Arab Spring. We have here last but not least, we have some words here not less important than. We have condition if, for example, if Britain leaves, on condition that, assuming that, provide that, supposing that. We are the meaning of if. Now again, let's say about if. Okay, if and we have in condition that, I'm using that, provided that, supposing that, giving evidence with examples. For example, here we have third outside, some examples within the way. Here, for example, for instance, namely, I should name some countries, I should name some people, notably, chiefly, mainly. You can use these words to express a case in a point, a relevant example. We have to put as a case in a point. Let's look at 19th century in England. Then we have the Cuban Missile Crisis in a case, in a point. Very, very important problem. Let's take it as a case in point. Let's take it something or some action which is very important for us. Contrast information. We have also, on the other hand, also we have post-contrast. Okay, we have contrast linkers like however, on the other hand, on one hand, on the other hand, by contrast, conversely, in contrast to, on the contrary, but, yet. We have to build our models, the other side of the coin, the in contrast, on the contrary, conversely. We have this to discuss, but the contrast, still, we have still also, and we have however, you can see in the examples, nevertheless, or the same for contrast. On the other hand, you can use it in contrast. As you can see, I don't want to be late. On the other hand, I don't want to get there early. And we have admittedly, reservation, the previous view is accepted. We have here also conceding, if out of jobs, although in spite of fact, however, nevertheless, still, even, and so on. Despite, if, even, and though. We have here more examples about even though, and so on. Despite of ing, despite needs a noun, even though needs a full sentence, although also need a full sentence with even though. We have more examples about, you should read it carefully. Although, even though, in spite of the fact that, the pupils had studied, they all passed their exams. However, nevertheless, you went to school. We have more examples. The book is short but yet interesting. Although, while, here, informal context with a similar meaning to although, as you can see, while come before within the main clause, not after it. While the contrast, while so or whereas she gets very little, Dave get lots of homework. And we have more, although equals while. Okay, we have the same here. Nevertheless, as we say, contrast, despite, and here we have to give a summary in short, in brief, specifying, especially more pointedly, clarifying more correctly rather than, and we have also this one completely accurate, strictly speaking, logical relationship, as a result, according to, thus, hence, therefore, so, consequently, for this one. And also we have giving a reason, since, because, as much in that, because, and we have here. Today we have finished this structure. See you next time, guys. Goodbye.